Brad?
Oh, yeah.
He hadn't lived in Philadelphia for what? 8 or 9 years by the time he met us. But they were still his team. Why do you suppose people hold on to things that no longer apply?
Familiar. Comfortable, I guess.
You can't have him.
I don't want him.
Why don't I believe you?
Past experience. I'm sorry.
Yeah, right.
Is there anything I can say?
Probably not.
Okay.
Your face all right? Where?
I'll live.
What?
First time I've said that in a while.
Well, forgive me if I don't.
Well, guess you had to be there.
Did you give it to him?
No. He had it long before he knew either of us. He just didn't know it. If I had your willpower, if I'd waited.
Close call. I'm not glad that you're...
I know. James isn't going anywhere. Unless you drive him off.
Is that what happened with Brad?
No, Brad wasn't going to stay. And I needed to leave. We just left together.
But you married him.
In the end, when we both needed something to hang on to, something to prove it was real.
So you did love him.
Not at first.
So you just left with him because you could?
No, I left because I had to. I just didn't have the nerve to do it alone. But suddenly there was this guy who seemed to know what he was doing.
Like James?
Believe it or not, my life does not evolve around wrecking yours. It never did.
So just, oops, sorry. All forgiven.
I should be so lucky.
Damn right.
I didn't exactly come up a winner
If
here.
at first you don't succeed...
He's just a nice guy being helpful.
Yeah, and they always seem to appear just when you need them.
When are you going to get over this?
You've had 5 years to process. And I have to take the accelerated course.
Fair enough. But you've got James. Really. You do. Why is Brad so hard to shake?
Colds you get over. I don't think they've found a cure for people yet.
I mutate too quickly.
What?
Guess you had to be there.
I wanted to be there.
I loved him too, eventually. Brad grew on you.
Yeah. And you being there, that helped him, that made it more...
Bearable? I don't know. I'd like to think so.
But why didn't he ask me to leave with him?
Maybe he didn't feel he had the right to.
Wish he had. Does Jimmy talk to you about Joshua?
Yeah, a little.
How'd you get him to?
Well, maybe it's easier because I've been there. I lived there.
Can be all of it.
Well, no, probably not.
So why can't he talk to me?
You don't listen.
Oh, I listen.
You don't listen. You take mental notes for future reference, maybe, but you don't listen. A person barely gets a complete sentence out of their mouth, and you're jumping in there, trying to fix it. You're kind of relentless.
Oh. Call me petty, but I don't trust having you around. At least before I get married.
If it's any consolation, I won't be around forever.
Now you're just being morbid.
This is exactly what I was just talking about, Ange.
Relentless.